Okay, so I really wanted to do this not while driving, but I have a feeling it's not going to happen otherwise. I'm just too hectic. Just too hectic. Just wanted to show everybody my day of Shiva and days of the war. Shiva for the 6 hostages that were brutally murdered. And I just wanted to speak about something about losing children. Because I can relate, sadly. I can relate very, very well. And I wanted to talk about what it's like to lose a child and understand what the experience of these parents are going through. And all the parents who have lost children in the world and lost these horrible terrorists. But I just wanted to say that, when I was growing up, one of my goals in life was to have kids. I wanted to have kids and bring them up in a Torah home and have them learn to love Shabbos and be all that they could possibly be. That's what I expected out of life, because that's what everybody else was going to do and get. And I got married. I was really, really young when I got married. And I thought we're just going to start having children. And unfortunately, God, Hashem, had other plans. It really didn't work very well to just have a baby. And it took us about 3 years until we had our first beautiful, beautiful child, hy'd. And she was an amazing, amazing malach, an angel of a child who had a personality as that angel, but she had a really hard life. She did. And you know what? That's going to be for another video. I want to talk about losing children right now. So, hy'd was born, and then I had the same thing going on. It's hard to get pregnant again. And by some miracle, we were merited to have our beautiful, beautiful Isaac, or Yitzchak, about almost 3 years later. And life did not turn out how we expected it to be. But I want to tell you what it's like, the feeling of having those children. They're part of your soul. They're part of every cell of your body. They are your reason for getting up in the morning and your reason for going to bed at crazy hours early in the morning, because you'll do all that you can do so they can thrive and live the best life that they can live. That's what it meant to me to have children. Unfortunately, Chloe and Isaac were both very, very sick. They had a really horrible disease that stole their lives from them, and they didn't get to live the life that I thought they were going to be able to live. And then it stole them from us. Chloe when she was 14. This is 15 years ago. And Isaac when he was almost 23. And this is almost 4 years ago. They were taken from me. Also by this horrible disease. And to lose these children, it's just not describable. The pain that you can go through. I can't even I actually have never gotten deep down enough in myself to touch that pain, because it's just so unbearable, the pain of losing these children. They literally, I lived and breathed for them, and their smile lit up my day, and just each of them, they're beautiful. They're beautiful souls. They're beautiful neshamas. What they did for us was to teach us a life that we never would have known about otherwise. And I now have one child left, and if Sarah Ayala, and if something, God forbid, ever happened to her, I just don't even know what I would do. Because she is, once again, my reason for being, my reason for everything that I do all day long, even if she doesn't think so, because she's almost 12. But just, your children are a part of you. They are, yes, you share them with somebody else, but they're from you, and you created them, and they mean everything in the world. And to lose that is not something that's truly describable until unless, not until, because thankfully most people don't have to experience it, but unless you experience that loss also. It's even different. I actually lost 3 pregnancies also, and I'm devastated over that. But it's different. It's different. That's the possibility of somebody losing a pregnancy, losing an actual somebody who you gave birth to, who was your reason for doing everything in life. There's not a word to describe it. There really isn't. And my heart has been hurting so much this week. Well, it hurts every day, my losses, and it hurts for them, the parents of Hirsch and Almog and Eden and Alex and Ori and Carmel. It just hurts. And I just wanted to say that my thoughts are with them constantly. Hashem Yikom Domam, may Hashem avenge their deaths. And Hamakom Yinachim Hatzman Yisov Shar Avei Tzion Yerushalayim. Hashem should give you some sort of comfort somewhere, and just knowing that, I hate the saying of knowing they're not in pain anymore or something like that. I really don't like those. And their neshama should have an aliyah. That also actually drives me crazy, because people who have suffered so much in their lives, their neshama doesn't need an aliyah, if you're asking me. But just that they should, I've heard one that they should be a melitz yosher. It means that they should go up to Hashem and to God and to speak for you and your family. That really makes, I think that's really more what I want to wish. Just comfort, some sort of comfort in the memories of them and their smiles and everything that you got to be there with them.